Alright, everyone. Now, usually today is a shorter stream, and I fully intend for it to be a short stream, but we might end up going a little bit longer than my short streams tend to go. So, typically, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll stream from like 8:30 a.m., which is right now, until about 10 a.m. So, hour and a half. Haven't actually done my audio check yet. I should see if that works. Where'd it go? I need to make sure my stuff works, because I get distracted easily. Works well enough. Okay. I hit the button for Ragnarok. It's taking its sweet time opening. Curious. But like I was saying, usually my streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays only go for an hour and a half. Today we're going until we get to the end, which might take slightly longer, but we are... Tuesday we did a lot of the stuff that's like running right up to the end. We got that scene with Brock. Lunda has taken over Brock and Sindri's shop. Sindri has gone to Svartalfheim to rally the dwarves. We've rallied the arms of Helheim. I think Vanaheim and Alfheim are the only other two. Yeah, now we're just getting ready for the war, for the final run. Now I'm going to let the shaders compile here because we already tried once. Just hitting continue. Not doing that shit again. That led to technical difficulties. It lasted like an hour and a half. So, yeah. But as for schedule, next week I have Tuesday off. So I think my plan currently is that I'll do a Tuesday stream and a Thursday stream like usual, and then Wednesday morning at some point I might do a bonus stream because I think Skull and Bones is coming out with its next season on Tuesday, so that evening we might do something. Now, if it keeps where we saved, I should be right at the base of the Vanaheim Tower. We do have most things upgraded as high as they'll go. I think the trinkets on our weapons are not max level, and I know our weapons are not max level, but getting our weapons maxed, I'm not exactly sure how to do that. I'm inclined to believe it would require... Oh, we're over here. Yeah, this isn't too bad. But yeah, the axe is level 8. I think it can go to 9. Blades are level 7. I'm pretty sure those can go to 9. Dropnir is also 8. And then for armor, the only thing not fully upgraded is the shoulder guard, because we gotta go to Muspelheim.
So, sounds like things went well enough in Muspelheim.
I mean, probably. Surtur didn't want
Helheim
us more
Tower.
involved. So instead of them combining to form the Ragnarok beast, we did a workaround that left her out of it.
Well, hopefully he still shows up at Ragnarok to plunge his sword into the heart of Asgard.
And where is that exactly?
Only Surtur knows.
Sorry, had an itch. That's the Jotunheim Tower. Did they actually rotate this, or no? No, right? They couldn't have. Yeah, because the Thunderbolt... Okay, so this whole time the gate's been locked on Jotunheim.
All the armies are probably gathered in their home realms, waiting for when we blow Gjallarhorn. Guess I was kind of hoping to see some of them here.
When all the realm towers open at once, we'll see plenty, lad. Odin won't believe what's coming for him.
No. Odin had lifetimes to prepare for this. Whatever Groa's deception, he heard the truth as Tyr. Do not underestimate him.
Rousing speech, brother. Very inspirational.
Fair point, though.
Wow, the Valkyries look different.
Welcome back. Hildisfini informed me of your success. We've been planning accordingly.
Well, what would Ragnarok be without Ragnarok?
Who else agreed to join us? I see the Valkyries.
Better than that, they are reborn. Corporeal and uncorrupted, thanks to no small amount of Vanir magic. They're shield maidens now.
Nice.
And your brother.
He came through. The elves called a truce to unite against Asgard. That gives us an advantage by air, and with Hel's army for a vanguard.
What about Sindri? Will the dwarves fight?
We haven't heard from him. But there's time yet. And I think we have what we need to clear a path for the Ragnarok beast.
Well, when you say it like that, why worry at all? Sigrun! It's good to see you so... alive.
Oh, yes. I wasn't myself when last we met. I'm glad you're safe. My queen, the Shield Maidens will be divided among the forces breaching from Alfheim, Helheim, and here in Midgard. We stand ready. Kratos, Atreus, Mimir, please excuse me.
Oh. Good night, then.
Freya, have you determined our path out of Asgard?
If the towers are the way in, we count on them being the way out.
And if they are not?
Then we all know what we signed up for. Our plan is only missing one thing. A leader.
That honor is yours. You have a righteous claim, and the respect of your troops. And you have faced this enemy before.
I held his invading army to a stalemate. This is our invasion, a siege on his terrain. I want our most experienced wartime general in the field. I don't care about the honors, I don't care about the prophecies and champions. I just need us to win.
Freya.
I know what I'm asking. Just... sleep on it? Here we are. Kratos, your tent is to the right, and Atreus, yours is to the left.
Mine?
A young warrior needs his own space, don't you think?
I do. Wow. Thanks.
Sleep on what we spoke of. Let me know in the morning what you decide.
Does that go anywhere? That goes down toward the lightning bolt. Time for exploration later.
Excuse me. May I have a moment with Mimir?
Ah, the two of them reunited.
I don't know what tomorrow brings, but if tonight is our last night, I'd like to spend it feeling something besides hate. Will you tell me one last silly story?
There's nothing I'd like more. Except perhaps a dance. Though I may have lost a step. Due respect, love. I don't tell silly stories.
You only tell silly stories when you
I can never argue with you.
They're cute. God, that axe is beautiful. The engraving on the bevel might be a little bit impractical, but it's beautiful. Oh, we've still got some cutscene tearing. But that's better than last time. I mean, last time we had all kinds of problems for the first half hour at least.
Can I sleep here tonight?
You must quiet your mind.
I can't.
Then I will tell you a story.
A good one?
If I fall asleep, promise you'll finish it tomorrow?
Of course. Now,
Kratos looks tired in this.
there was an old man who chopped wood for his village. Every evening he bore the logs on his back and delivered them to his people. But the logs were heavy, and he grew weaker as time went. And one day, he threw down the logs as he could no longer bear their weight. And he called for death to come to him. And when death arrived,
You can really tell that that story means something to Kratos. I don't think I really noticed in times past, but it actually seems almost like he's crying there. Or as close to being emotional as Kratos ever gets.
He's the only one who ever got my highbrow sense of humor. Damn fine woman she was. Apart from the taste in men, of course.
She was a special woman.
She wanted to protect people.
She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home.
Hello, Faye.
Does my request upset you? Death is a natural part of life, my love. I wish only to be prepared for when my time comes. We mortals must do such things. I am glad to have you prepare with me. You are quiet.
I have nothing to say.
Well, say something. I enjoy hearing your voice.
A funeral pyre. I would have chosen different.
Oh?
Different nations, different customs.
In my land, we entomb our loved ones.
You would have me trapped in the ground for eternity.
I would have you close to me.
How touching. My rotting corpse would bring you such comfort.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure there's a number of Greek traditions where they burnt their dead.
You once tried to take charge of your ending, did you know?
That was different.
Circumstance, yes. But not on purpose.
Didn't Kratos try to off himself like 2 or 3 times? I remember the
Prepare
cliff.
for a distant future. There is much time ahead of us.
I wish to better a future that will exist without me, whenever that day comes. For you, and for our son. We will always walk together, Kratos. You will always be a part of me. I will always be a part of you.
When you are gone, that part of me dies as well. Faye, you feel your absence.
Culmination of love is grief. And yet we love, despite the inevitable. We open our hearts to it. When the pyre is spent, and you have gathered my ashes, spread them from the highest peak in all the realms. You will do this for me. To grieve deeply is to have loved fully. Open your heart to the world as you have opened it to me, and you will find every reason to keep living in it.
I would love to see how they met and like started dating. Because it's mentioned briefly in one of the flashbacks that they nearly tore each other's heads off when they met, but like... that is such an interesting relationship. And as fierce a warrior as Faye is supposed to be, she does seem in many ways like Kratos' opposite. Caring so much for everyone.
What's going on?
It is time.
I'll meet you outside, Father. Sir.
Even though that was the normal, like, or a fairly normal...
One more time, my queen.
Me too. But not as your
I'll get back to it.
as sisters. Are you ready?
Yes. I will be your general.
It will be an honor to fight alongside you, General.
Aye, brother. I'll be right by your side. So, what are your orders?
To the temple.
I was gonna say was, that seemed like the normal God of War theme music, but I liked how it had like an uplift there. Instead of the normal, deep forebodingness.
Hey, General Kratos! I got something you're gonna want before you go to war.
Do
Hey
you?
there, I made some armor for storming Asgard and whatnot. I thought you could make use of it.
Indeed.
Yeah, so we're missing one upgrade for the Leviathan. We're missing 2 upgrades for the blades. Pommels of the True Flame. Well, I'm sure as shit gonna craft them. Oh, we need divine ashes for that. Huh. Deal bonus damage and build Maelstrom charge. Yeah, we're missing 1 Gale Wind. I think our shields... No, we need the embers for the shield. So that's missing a little bit as well.
And a little one?
I don't really know what the point of it is, but sure, we'll give you an upgrade.
Thanks for this.
Know what you want?
The Fate Breaker Shoulder Guard. Get a brief buff to Strength, Defense, and Runic.
big softy. You can thank me after, if we all come through the other end of this.
I will.
Gains a shield that prevents first hit taken from resetting the gauge. Oh yeah, we've checked that one before.
Better get that armor nice and bloody.
Oh, we definitely gotta craft it at least, right? Our amulet's fully upgraded. Our weapons thing is still bugged.
Good luck out there, General. I believe in you.
General.
Sir?
General?
General?
Sir?
Hey, bud. General.
Freyr. Why does this game have so many great scenes? Because we're about to have another one right now. Dear God Almighty.
I came to these lands to escape my past, to start a new life. I can hide no longer. I do not want this war. We have suffered enough. Prophecy did not lead us here, nor will it win this battle. Wars are won by those that are willing to sacrifice everything. If that is the cost of vengeance, so be it.
Odin has taken so much from us already. The realms have suffered enough. No matter the cost. This ends today.
If going out in a blaze of glory means that Odin burns too, that's where I'll be. A big, fat smile on my face.
Oh, Freyr.
For Brock.
Time to kick open realm travel. No, it's never really said how Jormungandr gets from A to B, but you know, that's...
Ready yourselves.
To Asgard. Oh, this is going to be beautiful.
Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
The Muspelheim Tower has fallen.
And if Odin goes after Niflheim next,
They're trying to shut out Ragnarok.
we gotta stop those war machines.
not an ideal start.
Wait.
Mjolnir.
Ingrid, we don't have time.
I know. Just wait.
Hiya, Ingrid, you beautiful.
Ingrid!
Well, we got work to do.
You three, follow. Atreus. Freya, with me. Watch our flanks. To the war machines.
This way!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Not the move I intended to do, but hey, you know it works.
Push forward. Keep moving.
Equine Tower's not looking so good.
There's still time. We have to. No!
Oh, that blocks out Niflheim. Not that they probably much use anyways.
Incoming!
What's our next plan, brother?
We have no other plan. Our focus remains on the war machines.
We should head to the flaw behind the Asgard tower. Without Ragnarok, it's our only chance to break through the wall.
Winter's flaw! You said only Kratos knew how to use it!
Let's say I was wrong.
Focus up.
Ah!
Behind you! Look out! Enemies on the left! Keep an eye on that tail!
The war machines. We use them to breach the flaw and strike the city with our allies.
Sounds desperate.
Good. Desperation is our advantage.
Would have preferred a realm-destroying fire giant, but I suppose desperation is better than nothing.
Ah!
Brother, you're covered in Bifrost.
I'm looking around for any like hidden stuff while we're here. There shouldn't be much, if any, but
It was. Odin's new Valkyrie queen is Gná.
I would think so.
Then we must hurry. Eyes up.
Come on, Kratos, get up!
I didn't notice that he was going in for a swing. I thought I had a moment of opportunity there.
Was that?
It was. Odin's new Valkyrie queen is Gná.
I would think so.
Then we must hurry.
Incoming behind you, brother!
gonna be my new friend.
Behind you! Incoming!
Up there.
This way!
Up here.
Jormungandr!
A welcome sight, but he didn't follow us from Midgard. Curious. He'll keep Thor busy at least.
Which one is that one? Nifl. I mean,
Here it comes.
Helheim.
Impressive.
Alright, I do have that gem that lets me get Soul Steel.
Keep moving.
At least that army is already dead.
We're getting nowhere! The Einherjar return from Valhalla as quickly as we kill them!
Oh, that's why she was saying no, the boat got destroyed.
Running out of armies.
Oh, that was the Alfheim Tower over there.
Looks like the Giants made it after all.
The snake looks different.
He is different. But when I was away, never mind, later.
The Einherjar's link to Valhalla. My sisters and I must sever it.
Go.
Still no sign of the dwarves.
Sindri won't let us down. We have to trust him.
Rally all you can. We will make for this Valhalla tower.
So what's the plan? How are we gonna break through all without Ragnarok?
The war machine.
Oh! So, we're pretty desperate, huh?
I felt that one, brother.
The rider keeps healing it! Sigil arrows can break through their shield!
Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost.
Look for it out! Dragon incoming! Watch your left! Damn it! Ragnarok is supposed to be here!
Ah! I don't even know what hit me. I thought I could get the stone and get the lifesteal before anything whacked me. I didn't see any hits incoming.
So what's the plan? How are we gonna breach the wall without Ragnarok?
The war machines.
Oh, so we're pretty desperate, huh?
Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost. Watch for the horn.
Bad beastie, sit down and stay down. I love how they're all just watching. Fenrir!
No!
Oh, and there goes Gna.
Your friend.
She'll be fine. We got more important things to worry about. Even if we can breach the wall.
Perhaps it is better this way.
Better for who?
I mean, to be fair, Angerboda's not quite this kind of fighter. Sindri.
The dwarves are here. Way to go, Sindri. Ah, it's just Sindri.
I know, I'm late.
Where is your army?
No more dwarves are dying for this.
Sin!
Save it! Odin forced them to build those war machines. And I'm here to tear them down.
Before you put them, you must turn them on the floor.
Fine. Leave it to the dwarves to clean up after the giants.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Ragnarok.
About bloody time he showed up.
Now what?
You don't get to use us anymore.
Well, that's a lot of unfortunate Midgardians.
More or less what you wanted.
I didn't want this. No. Close your heart to it. Close your heart.
Who are they?
Midgardians. Odin took them in. They shouldn't be here. They're not soldiers.
Odin put them in our path to die.
It's war. Wars are won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything. What are you doing?
Son, listen closely. You feel their pain because that is who you are. And you must never sacrifice that. Never. Not for anyone. I was wrong, Atreus. I was wrong. Open your heart. Open your heart to their suffering. That is your mother's wish. And mine as well. Today, so. Today, we will be better.
But what can we do?
Sindri's just chilling in the back, watching this whole
size of
moment
that
come
thing?
down.
I think we're gonna win. I mean, if they don't kill us first.
Why have you stopped? Ragnarok is here. We finally have Odin right where we...
We will stop Odin. But we did not come to sacrifice the innocent. We will breach the wall at Hrimthor's Flaw.
With what army?
Atreus and I will be enough.
That's suicide.
It may be. But we will die seeking justice, not vengeance. Can that weapon break open the flaw?
Only one way to find out.
You three. Get those people to safety wherever you can find it.
We will see it done.
Freya and I will do what we can to slow Ragnarok.
He was not mindless before. See if he will listen to reason. Odin will not get away.
If he does, so help me.
I know.
Valky!
No! No! Protect him! I will help those that are trapped. And meet you at the fall.
Playing as
Go!
Atreus again.
Go, Atreus!
Also, I don't remember equipping this armor for him. Can I change that? Ah, this is the Fate Breaker tunic. Slight change on the Jotnar champion garb. I'm gonna put him back in the Brothers brand. Just goes, this is one of the better looking armors for him. And I feel that's a little bit more fitting.
Sentry, be careful and stay behind me!
You be careful. I'm here to fight.
Look, can I just say?
No, you can't. Shut up and fight.
Oh, that's a big one. Oh. You got any health stones? Can't hardly see her over that.
Sentry! Can't let it control me.
And now we're a bear. Kinda clumsy fighting as the bear,
wanna
but
thank you?
No, I just want.
I don't care what you want. This changes nothing.
oh, Sindri, just calm down. Hello, Ruby. Things are going well on my end. We've got some screen tearing, as you probably just
You
saw
really
there,
had me
but
believing you that we didn't have to be enemies.
things are going pretty good today.
You're okay.
But Mom was right about you all along. You're a killer just like your father, and you're here to kill us all.
No, just Odin.
And surprise
Sindri,
through it
go!
as a surprise.
She's a friend.
Friends don't bring the end of the world to each other's doorstep, Loki!
You're right. You're right. I made some bad decisions.
You do that a lot. I'm not sure that's a defense.
It's not a defense. I just want to make it right. Is Skilder okay? Have you seen him?
Why wouldn't he be? What are you talking about?
Odin is willing to sacrifice the Midgardians. He put them along the wall to try and deter us, knowing they can't fight. Their deaths are just meant to slow us down.
Why would he do that? And how am I supposed to believe you?
Because he's right. It's who Odin is. It's who he's always been.
Mom, why are you here? What?
He'll sacrifice anyone at a problem with one of him. The Midgardians.
It's
Your
always such an
friend.
interesting thought experience about how
Our
much
family, any of us.
the end
I'd
of this
hope
would
that
have
your father would
changed
stand up to
compared to
him, but
if
now
things went down according to
It has
prophecy.
to be you.
Mom, what are you saying?
Thrud. I never doubted that you would make the finest Valkyrie these realms have ever seen. But not for him. Do you understand?
But our family.
Without Odin, we can be one again. A real one. What he's doing is wrong.
Well, I mean, we already accidentally clipped the brothers, so you can
Held our
be
ground
most
to
of
be
a
safe.
family.
He said we owed him.
You don't owe him your death.
Oh shit.
Dad will never let them get their grandfather.
Then go with him. He'll listen to you. Are you ready to go find the rest of your people?
Yeah.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Sif's also supposed to be a pretty great fighter. It's kind of a shame we don't get to see her
Finally.
knocking a couple heads. Although they'd probably be heads on our side. Complicated.
Shoot it.
God, Sindri just looks so... Sindri looks mad as hell. And I mean, not incorrectly. I mean, we did kind of get Brock killed, but...
Well done, son. Well done.
So I'm just pausing it here for a minute, but what I mean by how differently things would have gone according to prophecy is like at the end of the first game, or not the end of the first game with Atreus, God of War 4. As you're leaving Jotunheim and you collect Mimir's head from where Brock and Sindri leave it, Mimir mentions something about how Fimbulwinter's not supposed to happen for another like 120 winters or something. So it's interesting to think of, like, what if Magni and Modi had been older when they came to go and look for Atreus and Kratos? Or would they have gone looking at all? Would it have been someone else? Would it have been Thor right away? Obviously the Baldur thing was kind of foretold. But then you're also thinking about, like, Thrud, that's her name. I got caught up on names. Thrud would have been older. Would she have been a Valkyrie? Would she have been brainwashed by Odin even more complete? Because Thrud's pretty well in the Odin propaganda camp in this. Like, it's... She's on his side. She's listening to Loki. She's listening to him. She'll let him speak. But she's still, like, kind of on Odin's side of the fence. So, also, like, would she even be alive? Would she have survived that long? Because that's... The Aesir are a kind of brutal people. And then, of course, the thing with Jormungandr, that kind of... That's a weird loop. That's a weird loop for a number of reasons. Because Angerboda's grandmother would have needed a soulless snake in her house. Or Loki would have had to find a soulless snake in Jotunheim, presumably. I'm not sure what that last comment is about, and I'm not too willing to get into a political debate, so I'm just going to move on. But let's get back to the story, because going down the rabbit hole of what prophecy could have been and stuff is that's a pretty deep hole with some pretty steep sides, and I'm just skimming the top here. So let's get back into the marching on Asgard bit. Where's my spear? There's my spear.
Hi!
Oh, he's dead.
Thor's daughter.
Hi, boys. Bye, boys.
You fight well.
My dad taught me!
That much is clear.
Yeah!
Ow, that hurt.
Hey, sorry, he's not...
I know.
Woo!
Explosions. Off the cliff. Nope. Off the cliff.
Look out!
Ow, I didn't think that was interruptible.
Be careful!
What's going on? I thought Ragnarok was supposed to help us.
The creature is not whole. What remains is incomplete. It cannot fulfill its purpose.
I don't know about him being, like, unable to complete the purpose, but he's not fully awake right now. Hacksilver.
Where'd Sentry go?
He has done his part. The rest is on us.
Watch your right!
Ow. You know what? Fuck it. Spear. Ow.
Got that one, brother.
You, stop flying. You're a pain.
Watch out!
Are you alive? You're dead.
You want some of this?
Are any of them alive? That's a big dead dragon. Well, he flew away.
Look out!
Aye, give him what for.
Some of these spear finishers are brutal. They're trying to stop you from stabbing them, and you just power through like Jesus. From around the corner, really? Good shot through. Here, I don't use this one. Oh, nope, I hit the wrong buttons. Sorry, it's this. Goodbye! Hi! Goodbye. It didn't work. That one did. I wanted to play yo-yo with them. They didn't like my trick. Oh, there's the burning Midgardian village.
The Great Lodge. That's where we gotta go.
Oh, that wasn't the Midgardian village? That's just Asgard burning?
They didn't want to listen. That may not be our biggest problem right now.
Stormy Gator!
Get back to your sister.
And he gets slapped backwards in time?
Is mine.
But if I could just...
Take Atreus and the mask and do not look back. My son trusts you, so I trust you.
Stay away from her!
Dad, wait!
I am done with you and your son!
And now the rematch of the century.
No more fucking games! And this time, I'm allowed to kill you. We do not need to do this. We do! It's what we are!
Oh, that hurt.
I can take it. Can you? Won't be enough.
need to learn what to look for in his attack patterns.
Thor, the lad seems to think you've changed. Move it and stop this.
Talk and go. Fight and
that
die.
Nope.
You're what the All-Father made you. You can choose.
I'm hitting all of the wrong buttons. I'm hitting every wrong button. God damn it.
We do not need to do this. We do.
It's
what we are.
No, I want my spear.
It won't be enough. That it? I can take it. Can you?
Thor, the lad seems to think you've changed. Move it and stop this.
Talk and go. Fight and die.
You're what the All-Father made you. You can choose to...
You all die.
Ah, nope, and we're getting thrown.
Thor, think for yourself a moment. You're first pulling apart.
Enough! Don't act like you know.
Woo!
You attack my daughter! No! I did not! You bring this to my home! To my family!
Does it roll straight backwards from that one?
Stay in control of it, brother.
I know! If this is the end, you'll die first!
Come on.
Then you're king!
Ah, the stun meter's going away. I was using that. Ah. I always... Some of his abilities look the same.
You attack my daughter! No! I did not... You bring this to my home! To my family!
Ah, that was my fault. Spent a little bit too long charging up the... How do you tell when he's doing a normal throw from when he's doing a hook shot?
If this is the end, you'll die first! Then you're king!
Stay in control of it, brother.
I know!
Come on, come on. Nope, there it goes.
One of us dies today! Still won't be me!
Thor, this isn't what threw
Keep her name out of your damn mouth!
You know what's funny? Because this came out quite a ways, I think, before the whole Will Smith thing. Oh, that's a red
He
one.
almost convinced me! me believing things could change!
Oh, was that a blue one that I just didn't see?
Thor, listen to me!
You have nothing I want to hear!
Odin does not have...
Shut the fuck up!
Thor, can you chill the fuck out? I knew I should have done the Bifrost thing there, but I was so sure we would get the cutscene.
This isn't what food... Keep her name out of your damn mouth! Everything was fine before Loki showed up! He almost convinced me!
Nope, that was a red one. Nope, not today.
Had me believing things could change!
Thor, listen to me!
You have nothing I want to hear!
Odin does not have...
Shut the fuck up!
That cutscene.
Come on!
You know, 3 tries. Not too bad. I think it was 3 tries. Don't tell me it
What
was
are you
4.
waiting for? Your daughter. My son calls her friend. If you try to hurt her... I would not.
This is a very interesting scene for so many reasons.
Know what I've done? Yes! But what will you do now? We don't change. Destroy us. No more. No more. For the sake of our children, we must be better.
I've always thought, and I will continue to think, that in this moment, Kratos thinks he's going to get hit. Hard.
Why isn't he dead?
And then Odin.
Are you talking? Who told you to do that? You don't talk. You don't think. I think you kill. It's a simple fucking concept.
Sif was right about you. I just didn't want to see it.
What is this? Are you broken? I am your father. Take the hammer and kill who I tell you to kill.
No.
And there it is.
I did not want this. Dude, this was all their fault. They've done this to us, to our family.
And there's the sucker punch.
Looks like I gotta do everything around here. Your own son?
Mine.
You granddaughter!
Nope.
Drew's
Mine.
gonna be fine. I saved her. And Thor, that one's on you.
Nope.
You turned him against me. You turned them all against me.
Nope. Nope.
Odin, please!
Nope.
You can stop this! You can stop this! Just give me my map!
Sure. Trust you. Sounds like a great idea.
Probably shouldn't use moves that keep me holding still. Nope. Oh, that hurt.
And you just can't help yourself, can you?
Arr.
Destroyer. That's all you are. It's all you'll ever be.
Oh, I lost the stun bar. God damn it, piece of shit. Ow.
You started this fight.
No, no, no. This all started long before
Nope, nope,
you
nope,
showed
nope.
up. You are a nobody. A slave. God, killer. This is what you wanted, right?
Nope. We got a third? We don't have a third. Oh, that's a blue one. Nope. Ow, I'm surprised that got us below. Nope. Nope. Nope.
I won't let it end.
You're an easier show than your son, I hate to tell you. Still don't know what that spell is.
Was this
That's
everything
impressive.
you hoped for? Was your plan really all that much better than mine? I hope you got
Yeah,
exactly
mostly.
what you want.
Hello, Franklin.
Not
Thank you for the follow.
Quite yet.
This is the very end game, so
Think you're the only one who can craft a binding spell?
you're a bot, Franklin.
I've spent many long winters.
Can I pause that? I can pause that. And time to get rid of the bot. Go away. Thank you. Okay, pulling up my replay.
Thinking about what I would say to you as I watched you take your last breath.
Yeah, saying you wish you could play a single-player game together, that's a dead giveaway.
There's only one thing I need you to know. You have no hold on me anymore.
That's my friend.
Ah, Freya's having such a time. And she deserves to gloat. She really does deserve it.
Oh, husband.
But, against someone like him...
Well. Now, I'm going to teach you what it's like to lose everything. Bow to your queen!
I always loved you, you know.
You've never loved anyone!
We don't talk.
And now we're beneath the lodge.
Freya? You did it, Loki. No. No more fighting. No. None of that matters now. This is your moment, Loki. Groa tried to hide you from me, but this is your destiny. Champion of the Jotnar. Only he can put on a mask. Only he can gaze into the truth of creation. Unfold the secrets of life and death. No more doubt, no more confusion. You were born for this. Put on the mask, Loki. Ask it the question.
I wonder if it was prophesized that he would put on the mask.
This is your choice, son. I trust you.
What choices were made in the original prophecy where Loki joins Odin and betrays his father?
No! Why did you do that? What was it all for? You choose to be nothing! No!
I still think that's weird. Can we all agree that that's just weird? Vaguely impressive, but just weird.
So be it.
Attack!
You've waited a long time for this, haven't you, Fred? So have I!
Too late for that!
Nope.
Fly!
Nope.
What did you call me? That one was wrong.
Ah. Man, if you get the timing wrong on those, he just follows up and up. Oh, that's a lot of them. Ah. Nope. 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 Nope.
Got it!
Ah, that hurt a little bit. Punch. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that hurt.
You don't get it! No!
Yes. Ooh. Noonan?
You've ruined everything! Everything I worked for! Everything I've killed for! I just wanted answers!
Oh, hey, wait. That's Freya's.
Played your part. None of this would have happened.
That acid is Freya's, so it doesn't hurt.
Answer me, Loki. For arrows. What's it all for? Life job. Good thing.
Right side! Incoming!
Use your arrow.
Did I end up getting that health? Hi, Odin. First try. Oh, that's in the face. Yes, yes, the tag team. Oh.
This was our chance, Loki. I could have had my answers. I could have learned the truth. You took that away from me. I could have made things better. We could have made the Nine Realms better.
This was never about the realms, or me. It was about you.
You destroyed everything. My home, my family, my kingdom.
You did those things. Your choices. You killed your own son.
It wasn't my choice. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. You have to stop. You can choose to be better.
No, I can't. I have to know what happens next. I will never stop.
Why'd you have to say that? Sofna. Apfra. Desu. Sofna. Hithan. Sofna.
Goodbye, Odin. Have a nice, long
What do we do with him?
I swore I would never rob from you the choice between life and death.
I have waited so long for this moment. And now that I'm here, I don't need this to make me whole.
We stopped his madness. That's all that matters.
And here's Sindri with a hammer.
That's what comes next.
I knew his eyes were bloodshot, but they are just red. His eyes are just solid red in that.
It's Ragnarok. He's here.
Freyr with the save.
Time to go.
Go where exactly?
Need an exit?
How?
It's giant stuff. Okay, follow me, quickly.
Well, he gets his wish. Going out in a blaze of glory.
Where?
As long as Odin
Sorry.
dies. Atreus, very nearly killing himself trying to get his bow back.
Don't be afraid. No matter what happens, I'll be with you. But your path is your own. Follow it, and you'll end up right where you're supposed to be.
Huh?
There he is. Wake up, Atreus. Wake up. Glad you've come back to us.
Hi. Where's my father?
Somewhere here in the hold. He'll be glad to see you.
It's almost unfortunate that those masks aren't a little bit more emotive. It's also kind of interesting that they went for the full helm design. Ragnarok, battle the All-Father. So, just
How did
3
we all
Valkyries
get
in
here?
here?
With the towers, your friend with the really big wolf, and our Valkyrie gift for transporting the worthy, we were able to bring the survivors here to Hodmimi's Holt.
Are there many survivors?
More than we could have hoped for. We're tending the wounded here, but others have begun to set up camp further in the Holt.
Is there any chance Freyr...
I'm afraid he was lost, Atreus.
Right. Thanks for patching me up.
Take it easy. You took quite a beating.
She's still out there, you know. Not for long. Freya spoke about it earlier. Can help me.
Ah! It seems we're behind one of the realm towers. X? Behind the Asgard tower?
Mom, stop it. I'm fine.
Hush. Thrud,
Loki!
I'm so glad you're both alive. You have no idea, and I'm sorry. Thor. He tried, you know? I'm sorry I couldn't do more. Nothing will fix what you're feeling. But I hope there's some comfort in knowing Odin's gone.
There absolutely is.
Loki, it was an honor to fight alongside a giant. Know that.
Will you stay here in Midgard?
For a bit. Then I've got something I need to find.
I'm working with Hildisvini to get the rest of the Asgardians to Vanaheim. To help rebuild.
Then I hope it can be a fresh start for them. And you. Oh, and Thrud. I hope you find what you're looking for. Good luck.
See ya, Loki.
Take care.
I'm only vaguely upset that the fight against Odin was easier than the fight against Thor. Like, some of Thor's moves looked I can't English. Some of Thor's moves looked similar to each other. Mostly the hammer throws. It was hard to tell if he was going to go in a straight line or do the hammer into the ground thing. But with Odin, every move was broadcast. It's like, that's still a tough fight. I was on the rope there for a moment.
Huh. Lugan made it out. Good for him.
But, yeah, I was worried after all the fights last time.
She'd really appreciate it.
Skilder?
Loki! Hey! Glad to see the head injury didn't make you forget me. Did you have a head injury? Everything was a blur. Maybe that was someone else. Anyway, man, I'm really glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too. Looks like you're keeping busy.
I'm just happy to help folks. We're on track to have bedrolls for everyone, and your friend's wolves have been helping out with hunting. We should have plenty to feed everyone.
No shit.
No shit? And hey, thank you for everything. We wouldn't even be here without you and your friends.
Yeah, of course. I just wish we could have gotten more people out.
Loki, you did good.
Thanks, Skilder. Take care, okay?
Hey, you know me.
Double the reason to be concerned. Skilder.
Oh, there he is. And one for the kid, too. Skull!
Here, here. Skull. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. And Freyr's sacrifice.
It's true.
Well, we were just swapping our own Freyr fables.
Right. So where was I? Oh. When we met, I was expecting this warrior, this master planner, a born leader. The legend came before the man. But the man himself was very different. He won me over, though. He was just so damn kind.
I think it helped that he was handsome.
This is true. And incredibly charming.
All right, stop. Y'all are gonna make me start crying all over again.
Sorry. Gotta go find my father.
Be safe, you.
Is that some kind of headdress, or is that like actually his horns that grow into a circle behind his head?
Y'all remember that time on walk near home fire?
I'm pleased to see you awake.
Hi, Freya.
It was his choice. I couldn't take that from him.
He saved us all. I'll never forget that.
The family I thought I had was taken from me piece by piece. But there's comfort in the family I've chosen. Your mother was right, you know. You grew into that bow after all. You are a formidable warrior, but even more than that, you have a good heart. Nothing you've endured has changed that. I'm so proud of the man you've become, Atreus.
Thank you. For everything. I should find my father.
You should.
I've always wondered about that. Is that like her unofficial way of being like adopting Atreus as a son?
Atreus! Oh, you gave us quite a scare there.
Glad to see you too, Mimir. Listen. I want to thank you.
Oh, what else did you expect from the smartest man alive?
It's not just because you're smart. You listened to me. Mentored me. And, well, you're basically another dad to me.
Lad.
No. I need you to hear it. I appreciate you so much.
Huh. I love you too, little brother.
See you, Mimir.
It's good to see you about, Atreus.
You too, Hildisvini.
Now, where did Kratos run off to?
I hear you're headed to Vanaheim with the Aesir. That's correct. Oh. I thought I'd see the day Vanir and Aesir existed in peace.
How optimistically presumptuous.
I suppose so.
We offered to take them in, but I don't expect things to be easy right away.
Well, something to work towards.
Civility is certainly a start.
They're working on it. They'll figure it
Nice down
out.
Here, huh? No loud noises. We're okay. You did so good today, boy. I'm so proud of you. Maybe later we can find some treats.
Okay. My turn.
Who's that, huh? Yeah, we know him.
Maybe one of these days I'll surprise you.
Oh? You already have.
We went against fate, and she didn't think it was possible.
You were in good hands. Thank you for saving us.
I decided it would be better if I wrote the ending myself. You haven't told your father yet, have you?
Told him about what?
Come on. Giant visions? I already saw it. I get it.
Every part of me is telling me this is what I have to do. I just don't know how to say it.
Come with me. I've got something I want to show you. Both of you.
I do not wish to intrude.
This is for you too.
That's a big wolf.
Atreus, I am glad you are well.
I'm glad you are too. So, what was the end of the story?
What?
Before Ragnarok, you promised to finish it if I fell asleep.
When death arrived, he asked why the old man had called for him. Seeing death before him caused the old man to reconsider his request. After a moment, he asked that death help him lift the logs onto his back, so that he may continue on his journey.
He wasn't ready to die.
He wished to keep living.
There's a lot of smoke out there.
Seems when Asgard fell, pieces of it landed all over the realms. There might still be some Einherjar near them, but that's not what I brought you here to see.
More shit for a different day. Well, we might be able to do some of it today. Before it gets too late. Maybe one or two of them. One final triptych. It is called triptych, right? I got that right? My memory plays tricks on me sometimes. I might have gotten that wrong.
Mother? My shrine in Jotunheim. She destroyed it. She didn't want us to know our fate.
We forged our own path because of her.
She went against her own people. Our people. To protect you. They don't all open. I'm sorry.
Father, I need to talk to you about something. There are other giants out there, and I've got to find them. I think I know where to look, but they're my responsibility. I need to do this alone. I don't want to do it alone, but I need to. It's hard to explain.
Does it frighten you?
Yeah.
That is why you must do it.
Like you taught me. Yeah.
We survived today because of your choices. Who to trust. Who to call friend. Son. You are ready.
Remember our promise.
Loki will go. Atreus. Atreus remains.
They become a beautiful father-son duo in the end.
Take care of everyone.
It would be interesting if in the next game, I don't think any information's come out about it yet. It would be interesting in the next game if we play as Atreus going to like North American mythology. Because the native tribes of North America had some interesting myths, and that would be interesting to explore. Or maybe something like Chinese or Japanese. Honestly, the native Australian, the Aborigine myths, those are a bit of a blind spot for me. I don't know how much of that exists. I know they've got a couple of good myths, but not so far as gods. But I mean, the only other really big pantheon out there would be Egyptian mythology. And that's kind of been hinted at a time or two. Or one of the Middle Eastern cultures. The old Middle Eastern cultures. And here's the other side of the triptych. Kratos' side. The destruction of Greece and him sailing off. Arriving. Going to Jotunheim, spreading the ashes. Clashing with Thor. And then a future that was painted over. A future where he becomes a god worthy of respect and reverence. And that genuinely gets to him.
What did you see in there, brother?
A path. One I had never imagined.
And what now?
There is much to do. Much to rebuild. Would you join me?
Aye.
We'll see to it. Together.
I don't know if Kratos and Freya can ever become a couple. And if they were to, that would be an incredibly tense couple. Like, there's some serious baggage in there. And roll credits. God, this is a great game.
Freya, we should probably talk about Gná.
We don't need to talk about her. We just need to find her.
But Odin chose her as his new Valkyrie queen. A Vanir goddess, your friend.
Gná pledged loyalty to Asgard long ago, and our friendship ended soon after.
What happened?
I made a choice. One she couldn't accept. Kratos. She hates me. She will be a problem for us. Better we find her than she finds us.
Yeah. We're going to need to figure that one out.
And another one for the big boy himself. Skull!
Skull.
Everyone getting blind drunk after the greatest fight this realm has ever seen. Or not seen, considering it took place in Asgard and this is mid... Technicalities. So let's, you know,
We can
head
hold a
down.
few dozen per camp. Families will stay together, obviously.
Take care, Kratos.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And we'll bring all the supplies we can, although it won't be much.
Don't worry about it. Anyone who's able can head out for extra supplies. Aesir and Vanir.
Together.
That's going to be a fun one.
General, Lady Freya, Mimir.
My lady. Shield maidens.
Blessed Thor, have you found the traitor Gná yet, dear Freya?
Not yet. Soon.
One final word. We wish to offer condolences.
What for?
For your family. Your brother.
We didn't mean to pry, sister.
It was a lifetime ago. Memories in ruins. I'm surprised there was anything left.
I just wish you had told me. I would have understood.
What's done is done, dear Mimir. I appreciate your kind words.
Is it just me, or are Sigrun's wings larger than the other two? Ragnarok is over, but much remains for Kratos, Freya, and Mimir. Explore the surviving realms to discover the remnants of Asgard. Test your mettle in the crucible of Muspelheim. Seek out the fearsome berserker souls. Complete favors for your friends and allies. Adventure, challenge, and mystery awaits. Ratatoskr awaits with new Yggdrasil seeds to help travel the realms. The Path. Realms at War completed.
Where to first?
We could take care of any lingering business in the realms.
Or investigate those pieces of Asgard.
Either way, we're with you, brother.
Weapons. Has this been what's like our new thing the entire time, and it's just been like Freya wields powerbow, Vanir and Aesir swords. Summons a field of electrically charged fireflies. A 3, a 4. And it's up once every 5 minutes. Versus this, which does very little damage, but is up every like minute and a half. I'm going to upgrade Steel Harmony because that's the one that I like. It was that one. You son of a Bruja. Agony's Promise. The Warrior Battle Dress. The Fatebreaker Tunic. Regal Vanir. And the Tattered Witch Frock. I kind of like the Fatebreaker style. It's like a renewed Agony's Promise stuff. I like it. And then you got skills for Dropnir, the blades. Ooh, wait, hold on. For the blades, there's one thing we haven't gotten. Can be instantly charged when R is pressed momentarily after any blades attack. Huh. That's all the skills. So maybe we're not supposed to get the final upgrades until we go through, like, Valhalla? Grab weaker enemies and throw them across the battlefield. Trigger bigger reverberations. Sonic explosions caused by Freya apply sonic to nearby enemies. Deal significantly increased status damage. Elemental explosions from enemies hexed by sigil arrows have a follow-up explosion. Shit, we need more XP with Freya. Okay, can we see... Oh, we can see some of the pieces of Asgard. Okay, so the remnants of Asgard are not a, they're not a thing we could have seen before. They're definitely a much newer version.
Lunda also mentioned there's going to be a get-together to honor Brock's memory at Rab's Tavern in Svartalfheim. I'd like to go.
Yep. We'll take care of that right after we hit an area or two.
Mimir, there's something I wanted to ask you about. Hildisvini told me about your visit to secure Hel's army, but was reluctant to elaborate when it came to negotiating with Hrasfelger.
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Mimir, what exactly did you promise the large bird?
Oh, nothing too horrifying. It's just that she'd like to retire.
Retire? Hel's eagle wants to retire?
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not be Hel?
Apparently so. She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become Hel, as it were.
Not exactly an office many would wish to occupy.
Aye. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the possibility of unleashing terrible mischief on the realms if they're careless. Or worse, if they aren't completely trustworthy.
But if she were to leave without a replacement?
Complete chaos, yes.
Well, I'm sorry I asked.
I saw them moving around, so I mean...
On your guard, Kratos!
Oh, can you sod off?
Come on, Kratos!
I just get covered in ice, and then it's just impossible to move. Whoop, wrong one. that one.
Killer.
Steady your guard!
Can you just not? I feel like they got tougher.
It's strange. There are still signs of the world serpent all over the lake. But we saw him disappear at Ragnarok.
That can only mean the legend was true all along. That blow from Thor sent Jormungandr straight back in time. A younger Jormi, fresh from Jotunheim, would grow into the serpent we know.
When we first met the snake, you said that he found Atreus familiar. Perhaps they met in Jotunheim.
Perhaps so, brother. We'll have to ask the lad for that story when we next see him.
Your master is no more. My sigil arrows can break through Bifrost! Frost!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Ah.
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
I was trying to dodge out of there, but you know, 3 people chasing you, someone's going to catch up.
Your master is no more. Be at peace. Have it your way. The rider heals his mount! Nice shot!
Bad dog. I know you've got horns, but you're still a dog.
Behind you, Kratos!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Mistimed that. Mistimed it. Let's use the axe a little bit. We've been favoring the spear lately.
No more. Be at peace.
Have it your way, then.
You'll need to get around that shield.
Yelpa! The rider heals his mount!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
I don't like the riders.
Your master is no more.
Behind you! Incoming! Left flank!
Brace yourself! Carry it!
Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost.
Shield strike! Now!
Hey, big guy, sit down.
Outcome! Behind you! Look out!
Ah! I thought I could just run away from him. But, yeah, hard mode is what it is.
On your right!
Changing arrows!
Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost. Bifrost! Ready that shield! Bifrost! Very thick!
You ever wonder if Kratos accidentally stabs himself when he's doing that? Oh, for the love of God.
Well, if there's more of these Asgard fragments out there, the Einherjar will continue to be a nuisance for the realms.
Only if we do nothing. The realms will never heal if they remain.
How many more?
Only one way to find out.
Einherjar weapons that have fallen from Asgard can be used to upgrade attachments.
Freya, something is on your mind. What is it?
Freyr's sword. I'm glad he got it back.
Odin stole it?
Not quite. It couldn't be stolen. It had to be given freely. Freyr had it forged in his younger days, imbued with its own motives and passion. For centuries, he swore he would only ever set it down in death or upon meeting the love of his life. Both he and the sword were romantics, you see.
And then there's another piece of Asgard.
Here. You may tell a story, if you wish.
Am I preferable to silence at last? A rare day. I'm touched. But since you mention it, there has been one on my mind of late. It goes back to my earliest days, when I had little more to do than observe the mortals who passed through our forest. One summer, a local laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers. The aim of their woodland retreat was to achieve enlightenment through study and discipline. They took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Distractions.
Aye, women, drink, mostly women. As you can imagine, things deteriorated quickly. By autumn, tempers were frayed and wisdom remained in short supply. One day, I watched as the laird and his brother took their hunt. There they found, at the banks of a river, a lady as fair as any they'd left behind. She pleads for their assistance, for fear the currents would carry her off if she tried to cross. The laird doesn't miss a beat. He hoists her onto his shoulders, carries her across, sets her down, doffs his cap, and fords back across to his brother, who is dumbfounded, can't even bring himself to speak. The day stretches on, the laird carries on hunting, and his brother quietly gnashes his teeth down to powder. Finally, the dam breaks. "Brother," he cries, "how could you do it after everything we've sacrificed? How could you break your vow like it was nothing, carrying that lass on your shoulders like you were a Shetland pony?" The laird just smiles. "Brother, I set that lass down across the river. 'Tis you that carries her still." Oh, I got a chuckle. A rare day indeed.
Yeah. Some people stay angry about things for too long. Well, doesn't that look like fun?
Brother, get ready!
Behind you! Take care of the rider first! Big prosperity! From behind! Incoming!
Second beast down. Ha.
I don't understand why they keep fighting.
Collect your troops, report to the Crucible in Muspelheim. I have set up camp there and await your arrival. The Queen.
Can't they sense Odin is dead?
They are soldiers. They will always be loyal to him, alive or dead. It is a matter of honor.
Yes, they will continue to follow his orders and keep the realms under his thumb.
Not for long, they won't.
Ha! I was wondering if anything happened to be lying around. Right. So what's the easiest one to reach? Back to that one?
When Jormungandr attacked Thor in Asgard, it seemed personal somehow. But there's no way they could have met before that, is there?
I've been pondering that, and I have a theory. We know the lad spent his time in Jotunheim learning soul magic. Perhaps the serpent figured in.
You mean Atreus placed some other giant soul into him? Someone who already hated Thor to begin with?
Exactly! Though that doesn't narrow it down much, I grant you. I wonder if Yorm even remembers after all this time who he once was.
Hi, Kratos.
What is wrong?
No, nothing. It's just, don't know if you've heard, but we're gonna say goodbye to Brock in Svartalfheim.
A funeral.
Yeah. We're meeting at Rab's Tavern in Nethervalir.
We will be there.
A Viking funeral.
Ragnarok armor's on the house. We'll call it a commemorative piece. Oh, what can I do for a goddess?
Impressive.
What do you need, handsome?
Nope. Looks like we still have stuff that's kinda fucked.
Let me get my fortune hammer.
Turns Mimir's discomfort into a Bifrost blast against all nearby enemies. Okay, explosion of satyr poison. Charge the sword. Hello, Alina. I'm doing well. Going to be signing off relatively soon because I need to get to sleep. We already beat Asgard. Pieces of it have fallen to the ground, and I'm just running around looking at stuff that I can do. I'm going to craft this. I don't know if I'm going to use it. But that's just a fun little thing.
Oh, heading up already? Got time to chat?
Okay, so we are going to go to Nidavellir. Because there's a funeral going on. Sorry. No, yes. It's interesting that it's still called Svartalfheim here, but is what it is. Elena, are you a bot? Because I know my mic should be working. Flex, I can see your messages, but I'm not sure if anyone else can because there's a little icon next to your messages. Oh, that's listening only. Well, that's curious. How are you listening only and typing? Because that would require Twitch to be open in some manner. Anyway, stream is going relatively well. Haven't had too many issues. I thought that was the icon for like suspicious users who have I don't know. Twitch has some interesting things going on. You're back in Svartalfheim. It's curious that they never pull all of the dead Einherjar. At least I'm pretty sure they're dead. I would hope. They never get rid of the bodies. And then the tavern is this one.
Profane alternate lyrics to my ballads. Absolutely disgusting. But now I wish I could remember some of them.
The paperwork that man created for me. I had to build a chest just for his violations. A big one.
I taught him 20 different ways to cold forge a bolster. Once, he taught me a slightly easier method of wire pulling, and from that day on called me his apprentice.
A true asshole he was. God, I'm gonna miss him.
Hi, y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
Goodbye, Brock.
I have met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were one of the dumbest creatures I'd ever met. Didn't expect you to be the bravest, too.
This world is a darker place for your leaving it.
We're taking him to the Sverd Sands. It's, in the wetlands near the ferry. We'll wait for you there.
Actually, can you see any pieces of... Okay, so there's a piece of Asgard by the Dragon Beach. Ah, there is one way the hell down there. Well, not running around. Now you see, that just looks like bot speech. I don't know if you're a bot, but I've had plenty of bots in here because bots seem to like Twitch channels that have basically no viewers. Or maybe it's just that I don't have any real moderators besides myself, so I'm seeing all the shit. But that looks a lot like bot speech. Using the door to travel down to the wetlands. And then we shall take the ferry across. Also, when did we get a full rage meter? When the hell? How'd that happen?
Damn it.
What is wrong?
I should have changed. Sewn some mourning garb. We're not dressed properly.
We're fine. The dwarves don't typically require formal wear at funerals.
Brock certainly would not.
Perhaps.
Still, now you've got me thinking of what I might look like with some jewellery around my neck stump. Maybe some gold woven into my beard. That'd be quite fetching, eh?
Thanks for trying.
There they are, brother.
Oh, come on, surely he'll be along. It's his brother.
Let's hope so. Loss can do things to a man. You made it.
Yeah, and the loss of Brock is definitely doing something to Sindri. Holy hell, he's not taking it well. I mean, Brock was murdered. There really is no taking it well, but Sindri really is not taking it well. Man's got a grudge and a half, and he's holding it. Gotta love a good hurdy-gurdy.
Sindri. Brock was...
I am genuinely afraid.
A hole.
What?
Gets bigger the more you take away.
I gotta give it to Brock. He did pull one over on Kratos for a while there. As I was saying, I am genuinely scared of the follow-up to Sindri being that upset. Probably primarily at Atreus. Because that's probably going to be more personal to him. Because Atreus was the personable one. Atreus was the one who was like really friendly with Sindri. Kratos kind of would brush him off, but that is genuinely worrying for me. Funeral for a friend.
I don't know if there's anything beyond the light. Afterlives after afterlives or whatever you. But if there is, I imagine he's causing one crazy ruckus there.
I wrote that dirge for him.
What's it called?
Something profane.
He wouldn't have it any other way.
Forgive Sindri. He's just, I mean, you know.
A Viking funeral. Well, we're going to have to run through there so that we can find the buried treasure. And I'm already well over the time I said I was going to go on this, so we are going to save here. I will not be streaming this weekend. I plan on doing some other stuff. Next stream... Here's how it's going to go. Next stream will be Tuesday morning at 8:30. So roughly the same time slot as this, and probably for about the same duration. Depending what's available to play. Because I think Skull and Bones is updating that day. Depending if that's available, we're either going to do... either Skull and Bones, World of Tanks, or we're going to run around this some more. because there's plenty to do still in Ragnarok here. And then after that, I do kind of plan on going live Tuesday night into Wednesday morning at some point, because I do have that night off. And again, that will be the update day for Skull and Bones. So that night is going to be Skull and Bones, probably. And then Thursday morning, also at 8:30. And then that weekend, I'm going to take off as well. So, that is all for today. Thank you all for coming, if in fact some of you are real people, because I've noticed some patterns here that are definitely bot-like. But, yeah. Take care. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. Try to keep all your appendages and extremities attached. And I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Take care. Ciao.